Hello and welcome to this film, Understanding Fear. Over the last decade, it has become clear to me that humanity is reaching a pinnacle in relation to the fear factor, which increasingly dominates the choices that are taken on all levels. It is important to understand that there are two forms of fear. The first fear is hardwired into our consciousness and is triggered by the natural instinct to survive. The second fear is created by the ego, which is an alien energy that is hidden deep within the consciousness and unconscious energy fields of each individual. The consciousness of each individual is held within the aura's energy field that connects to the expanded plane of collective consciousness. The collective consciousness is enacted whenever an individual connects to and follows the beliefs in an idea or an ideal that a group of people are following. A riot, for example, clearly demonstrates the unconscious shadow side of group consciousness at work, which can have a profound impact upon societies, such as damaging properties or the burning of cars. This is one of the ways in which the ego has established a strong negative impact upon societies by putting one against the other through the use of fear. This is a classical tactic of war. Divide the people and the battle will continue. All wars are created by the ego wanting to control. But take a long, hard look at the history of war, and you will come to understand that there are no winners in war. Here are a few examples of how fear works. All acts of violence emanate from the ego taking control of the consciousness. All untruths are the shadow side trying to keep something hidden. All forms of corruption stem from greed, I want more attitudes. Peace is a powerful word that is all too frequently used without true substance being applied. The consciousness of peace is an awakened awareness of one's intentions to be creative in a peaceful manner. If the consciousness of peace were to replace the fear that fills people's hearts, minds, and emotions, it would instantly stop the atrocities that are happening globally. It is wise to remember that wherever the ego tries to control, there is no peace. Wherever there is fear, there is no peace. Wherever there is anger, there is no peace. Wherever there is jealousy, there is no peace. Peaceful intentions are aligned to peaceful thoughts, which creates peaceful feelings that can then emanate into peaceful acts that are ego-free. The true destiny of all human beings is to live in peace and to love one another. Caring for one another in a peaceful manner will eliminate war. Ego's greed corrupts by manipulating people's needs, by creating the delusionary fear of losing what they have, and the individual is consciously unaware that their intentions are being controlled. It is true to say that not everyone is consciously present in the now of what they are thinking or doing. But this can be changed by having a reality check 6 or more times a day. The earth is at the heart of our being, and if we destroy earth, we destroy ourselves. It is simple as that. So what can be done to stop unethical practices that are derived from the ego, from destroying the earth and all that exists on earth? For decades, the word most used in the materialistic societies is expansion, i.e., to make more, have more money. Here are two ways in which we are conditioned to be materialistic. The subliminal conditioning of advertising is having a profound effect upon the consciousness of billions of people. It is organized to expand our beliefs in that we need more and have the ability and means to buy more. Banks often provide and give us the means to spend more than we have, which puts millions of people in debt. This is where banks make their profits through the interest rates that are attached to the loans. This comes at a cost to the earth's resources of land, rivers, oceans, animals, plants and insects that are being exploited by acts of greed. But when there is nothing left to exploit, what then? The bigger question here is, what will it take to stop the ego program from running and controlling me? Here are a few suggestions that may help remove any fear you may be holding and find difficult to transform. 1. Mindfulness is to become more aware of one's thoughts and intentions in an effort to stop the fear factor from running. 2. Being true to yourself is also of key importance. Being truthful in all that you do entails being open to share your thoughts and feelings with others without fear of being judged or harmed. 3. If you are protecting something, look at why. Then find a way to release that fear. 4. Eliminate any anger you may be holding by looking into the fear it holds, because anger stems from fear. 5. Work at becoming more peaceful in all that you do. 6. Make a promise to yourself that every thought you have is peaceful, every action is peaceful, and every intention is peaceful. 7. Work on your love quality, the compassionate side, by feeling and expressing from the heart. 8. Focus on being more present in all that you do. This will help keep you in the moment, where you can fully experience what is happening and can respond accordingly. 9. Try to see the bigger picture of your journey in life, which could mean becoming more creative by using the gifts you have to share with others. 10. Do not judge another. Simply accept what is happening by trying to understand what is taking place. 11. Become the observer of life, which takes you into the now and gives you insight into what is occurring around you. 12. Allow yourself to become an observer. Then there may come a moment when you can step into the place of sharing from the heart and not from a judgmental ego consciousness. For me, learning to harness the powers of consciousness in positive ways will touch others and vitalize the collective consciousness towards seeking peaceful means to connect and share with others. When I look at the greater picture of how Mother Earth is gradually being destroyed, it is too much for me to take in. But as an individual, I know that what I do connects with the collective consciousness of others. This will help empower others to follow similar patterns, because someone, somewhere else, is doing the same thing. I trust that this video will give you some insight and food for thoughts about how consciousness creates the fabric that supports the way we live. Thank you for watching and listening. Peace, love and light. Ralph Jenkins.